Hey guys, it's Kristi. Welcome to my channel. So chaos abounds. We were moving in the house. It's actually going to be, I think, 3 weeks tomorrow that the movers were here. I would normally have been totally unpacked by now. Everything would have been done, but with everything going on with the coronavirus, it's just totally slowed things down. And then a few other reasons as well. My body just wasn't cooperating with me this time. So there's a lot of mess and chaos in this house. And I know that right now, with everybody being quarantined and having to stay at home, a lot of you are living in chaos too. So I'm working really hard to get back into some routines and really start, putting things together, getting into a cleaning routine. I haven't done that yet. I've started some morning routines. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some of the things in my stories that I've been doing as part of my morning routine. So I'm working really hard right now, like I said, to just get back into routines because that provides structure. It also gives us a sense of control over our lives. And right now, I know all of us could use a little bit of that feeling. We are gonna do some cleaning. This is gonna be a clean with me, but I'm also gonna show you a little bit around the house and show you the true state of the house so you get a feel for the chaos that we are really living in. And I know a lot of you have also asked, besides seeing cleaning videos, y'all want to see a home tour. So I will probably do a home tour soon. Let me know in the comments if you really want to see a home tour, even in the state that the house is in now. You'll get a glimpse of that. So let me know if you still want to see a full house tour right now, or if you'd rather wait until the house is put together a little bit more. I hope this video is going to motivate you to get some of your cleaning done, maybe start structuring some new routines. I know with the quarantine, people are having to work from home. Maybe you have family at home that's not normally there. Whitney is working in a back room that we've set up as like a makeshift office for him right now because you're just doing what we have to do, right? So I know y'all all can relate to that right now. And if you are anything like me, I was out of my routines anyway, but I think most of us with what's going on right now are out of our routines. So I'm hoping this will motivate you and maybe help you start thinking about some routines to get into for yourself. Before we start cleaning the kitchen, I'm gonna give you a look around so you can see where I am with the unpacking process and see how messy my house really is right now. Normally, I would be totally unpacked by now, so it's kind of driving me crazy that I'm not, but I've also just realized that I've gotta readjust my expectations right now because getting content out to you is more important to me than unpacking and just taking care of other things around the house and adjusting to our new schedules with Whitney being home for work now. There's so much to get used to. So the unpacking can wait and I can do it little by little, unlike how I normally like to do it, but it'll be okay. I know it'll all get done eventually, and this way I'm able to take you through more of this process with us. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me as I go through and do some of this work that needs to be done to get the house in order. Having at least the main areas in the house be in order and clean is very important to me right now, and it's providing the calm that I need, so I know that I have at least a few spaces in the house that I can go to just find a little bit of calm. So getting back into my morning and evening cleaning routines for the kitchen and living area are especially important, and the first ones that I'm working to get in place. Once I get back in the groove with these, then I'm gonna start little by little adding to the routines that I'm doing and try to clean and organize a little bit more each day. Little by little is how we get things done. Breaking things into smaller parts instead of looking at it as a whole is how we're gonna make progress. It's also important to give ourselves some time to adjust to our new circumstances and to give ourselves some grace through the process, knowing that it will take some time to adjust. The night before, I had cleaned the kitchen, but then I just left my dishes out to dry and I didn't end up putting them away that night. And normally that would be the first thing that I do in the morning. But on this day, Whitney was home and decided he wanted to cook breakfast, and he started that before I ended up getting the dishes put away. So we had breakfast, and then I'm just starting out my cleaning by putting away the dishes that were dirty from the day before, and then I'm gonna tackle the dishes that we dirtied with breakfast. Most normal days I go to Sonic and get a tea. When Ace was still with us, it was one of the things we would do to get out of the house. And even though he's been gone for a little while now, I still keep up the habit. I have always been a Sonic fan. I just go and get my unsweet teas every morning. And one of the things that's just making me happy right now is such a little thing. I'm just reusing my Sonic cup and putting my store-bought tea in it. And it's just something so small as having my Sonic cup that is just making me happy right now. Since it's just me and Whitney, I don't always run the dishwasher every night before we go to bed. I'll try to do it whenever it gets full. So that's usually every other night or maybe every third night that I end up running the dishwasher. Now that we're home and cooking 3 meals a day because of the quarantine, I probably will be running my dishwasher more. I like to run it at night before we go to bed, and that way when I wake up in the morning, the dishes will be clean. And that's one thing I like to do as part of my cleaning routine in the morning, to make sure that the dishwasher is empty and ready to go for the rest of the day.
Some things just have to be done in the middle of the pouring rain. I still remember the look on your face, how you smiled the first time I met you. But when I look at you now, there's no trace. I guess it's all been erased. You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way. We're underwater, way off the shoreline. I try to reach you, but you're drifting away. We're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again. I'm not surprised that you're feeling this way. I've long known that you're bothered by something. I don't believe that you're right when you say that we're better off this way. I guess it's true as my mother did say, you can't trust a soul that's been shattered. All those moments we shared face to face, was it all just a game you played? You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way. We're underwater, way off the shoreline. I try to reach you, but you're drifting away. We're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again.
I'm wiping the countertops with an all-purpose cleaner. It's Everspring from Target. I bought it before we moved in the house so I could give the house a clean before all of our stuff got here. So this is the lemon and mint scent, and I really do like it because I feel like it's a very light and fresh scent, which is what I want. So I'm also using their hand soaps and their dish soap, and I really am liking all of these products by Everspring. Usually I would make my own all-purpose cleaner to wipe the counters and really clean most everything around my house, but since I already had this, I decided to go ahead and use this instead.
We're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again. Don't leave me stranded this way. We have gone too far to give it all away. I know it hurts to think back
After wiping down all of the countertops, I cleaned the stove using the same all-purpose spray that I used on the counters. I'm using 2 microfiber cloths for this. One is gray, and I'm using that one to wipe down everything once I spray it with the all-purpose spray. And then I have the blue one that I'm using to come behind and wipe up. So I find that this is always helpful on stainless steel. I usually will use 2 cloths like this, and sometimes I do on my countertops and sometimes I don't. But I'm finding that with these counters, I'm having to wipe down everything with the 2 cloths because these are a glossy finish. And if I don't come back with a dry cloth to dry it, then I'm noticing that it's leaving streaks on the countertops. After cleaning the stove, I started to clean the sink. And originally I started to use my little scrub brush that I fill with my sow suds, and I just squirted in the sink. But for some reason, it seemed to be blocked up and I wasn't able to get the sow suds out of it, at least not enough to really do a good cleaning. So I switched over and just used a Scotch-Brite pad and some dish soap to clean the sink. This stainless steel is a very shiny stainless. It's not brushed, and I believe we have pretty hard water, so it's leaving spots every time we turn the water on. So I'm also having to come back in the sink and make sure that I dry it down every time. Y'all know I've always been a stickler for cleaning the center piece of my sink, but usually the basins I didn't dry necessarily every time I use the sink, but I'm finding I'm needing to dry it pretty often these days. One of the biggest adjustments I've had to make in this new house is that the laundry room is right off of the kitchen. In our last house, the laundry room was right next to the bedroom closet, so it made it really easy to take the laundry in and out of there. Figuring out how to adjust to this new laundry room setup is definitely been challenging for me, and I'm still working on it. So that's something that I will take y'all along in some other videos in the future. I'll let you know how that whole situation is going and what type of systems I end up setting up to help me with that. I've got a couple going right now, and I just have to keep using it for a while to see if I think those are gonna work best for me or if I need to change it up a little bit more. The last thing I did to clean the kitchen was to just give it a good vacuum. Even though I had vacuumed the night before, I'm finding that this house is very dusty. There's so much dust in the air. So I thought it would be nice after cooking and us eating and everything to just go ahead and give it another vacuum. I could get all of those type of crumbs up and everything, and then hopefully some more of the dust. I've been struggling with my allergies, and so I'm having to make sure that I keep it as dust-free as possible. While I was vacuuming, I decided to go ahead and take the tags off of our table and chairs. So when you move, the movers will put inventory stickers on your different pieces of furniture. So I still have furniture. In fact, most of it, I would say that I've got to find the inventory stickers on it and take it off. So that's what I'm doing right here. Y'all know that I love my Dyson vacuum cleaner. I love that it's cordless, and I also like that it has a canister. It's so easy to empty out when you're done vacuuming. I also like the way it pulls apart, and you have all the different attachments so you can make it more like a hand vacuum when you need it. And it's definitely the favorite vacuum that I've ever had. My last one broke, and so this is a newer version that I don't know that I've shown this one in any of my videos yet. So I can talk to y'all more about this vacuum, and if I like it more or less than the other one, y'all let me know if you'd like to see a video like that. Here's a look at my clean kitchen. It feels so good to have it clean. And again, like I said, to know that I have a place that I can come that is just gonna be calm and peaceful, and I don't have to worry about clutter in this area. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And then subscribe and turn on your bell notifications so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm planning to have a lot more content for you. I'm gonna try to push videos out as fast as I can for you during the quarantine period. I did a poll on Instagram where I asked you what you wanted, and y'all said you wanted more videos. So I'm gonna be coming out with some of those as soon as I can, so make sure you're subscribed. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. You're all on my mind and in my heart right now. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Behind the scenes for you, shooting a cleaning video with no tripod because I still haven't found it yet. I have no idea where it is. There's still a lot of boxes to unpack, but I have gotten to the bin and I haven't found the tripod or my lights yet. So we'll see what happens with all of that. But it's no easy feat. I'm moving my step stool around. That thing's a little bit heavy to just be moving and trying to use it on angles exactly that I would like because of not having the tripod, but we're making it happen, right? Can I get you in the video? Yes. You're gonna be in this video.